Hi everyone, I'm teacher Vilma, and we are back with our Global Speaking Club sessions. I'm so happy to have you all here. Today we have people from many different countries, and I'm so excited. So are my students to meet these people and learn about their cultures and countries. So I'd like to ask each of you to introduce yourselves, and then later we'll be talking a little bit about our countries, and we'll be talking about traveling and all these kind of topics that we love. So, please, Silvania, can you introduce yourself?
Yes, of course. Hi, everybody. I am Sylvania. I'm from Brazil. I am 56 years old. I have two children, and I am married. And I work with sport, with fitness. And for sometimes 2 months ago, I decided to return to my English studies. And then we found teacher teacher Vilma. That is, it's been a nice experience to return to my studies.
Thank you, dear Sil. Thank you so much. Jose, would you mind, please?
Yes, hello everyone. Nice to meet you. I'm Rose. I'm Vilma's student. I'm from Brazil too. I'm living in a small city in the south of Brazil. I study English. I have studied English for a long time, but I need to improve my I need to improve my conversation, my skills in speaking. And I hope we will good night. Thank you.
Thank you, Rose. Thank you so much. Zeneida, would you please?
Okay. Hi, my name is Eneida. I'm from Brazil. I have 41 years and I study English for 4 years, but I know practically English, but now I need practice English more. I okay.
Okay. Thank you, dear. Thank you
Mhm.
so much. Hi, Noriko. Would you mind introduce yourself, please?
Okay, so hi everyone. Good morning, actually, from Japan. It's morning here. Yeah, I'm an English teacher and I run my own private English school here in Shiga. It's one of the rural areas in the country, and I've been teaching for about more than 10 years. And today I'm supposed to bring one of my adult students, and she is an beginner. And so I hope you don't mind it. And I really want to enjoy this meeting with her today. Thanks. Nice to meet you again.
Thank you for coming. As soon as she is in the lobby, I will let her in, okay? Just let me know. Thank you. Please, teacher Caroline, would you?
Hello, I hope all are doing great. I'm glad that teacher Wilma considered me joining the session. I work for a research organization as the national coordinator as well as national media coordinator. But besides that, I also teach soft skills and language is also part of it. Phonetics and um, I also serve as a principal to schools occasionally. And uh, yeah, that is what I have to share. I'm from India and from the northeastern region. I'm sure you have not heard about it. I will just type the name of my state. Netherlands is where I am from. It might be new to you. I couldn't type. Okay. All right. Okay. So yeah, that's what I have to share about me. Thank you so much for hearing me.
Thanks for coming, dear Caroline. Thank you. I know that it's
It's my
pretty
pleasure.
early in India, in fact, at this
Yeah.
time, as it is in Japan. Here in Brazil, it's 8:15 p.m., but in India, it is really early in the morning. Thank you, Caroline, for coming. I do appreciate you are
It's my
here.
pleasure.
Also,
It's my pleasure.
Noriko, since it's so early from you, thank you for your efforts. Thank you so much. Um, Please, Monica, would you introduce yourself, please?
Yes, of course. I am Monica. I'm from Brazil. I'm a professional photographer, and I love to travel and know about the another countries and of cultures. And I'm single, but I have boyfriend. My boyfriend live in San Francisco, California. So yes, I lived there for 6 years, but now I come back to Brazil.
So you have excellent purpose for speaking English and great opportunities also.
I think I need to improve my English a lot.
Let's do it. Thanks for
Yeah.
coming, Monica. Thank you.
Yeah.
Vilma, please, would you mind introducing yourself?
Hello, everyone. My name is Vilma. I'm from Costa Rica. Here is the afternoon. It's a hot day today, really, really hot. I'm glad to participate in this meeting. Thank you, Teacher Vilma, to let me know about the meeting. It's a very good opportunity to practice and improve our skills. For me, this is the place where I feel comfortable to practice my English because I need to improve a lot. But this kind of groups, especially this, feel as nobody judges you and give the space to express and feel sure and improve. Thank you. Nice to meet you, everybody.
Thank you so much. Thank you. That is the main idea, helping you to feel free and comfortable to speak in English because when we learn English at school, unfortunately, we are surrounded with grammar stuff and people saying you are right, you are wrong all the time, and then it's kind of you are under pressure. But in real life, you don't have that. People don't worry if you are speaking that grammatical correct or not. They don't care if your accent is the perfect one or your pronunciation, your grammar. They just have to communicate with you, and this is why we are coming back with the sessions for the Global Speaking Club because here people can feel free and comfortable to communicate and meet people, make friends, and practice English in real life. So I'm so glad you are here. Please, Luciano, would you mind introducing yourself?
Hello, do you
Hi.
hear me?
Yeah.
I am Luciano from Mendoza. I am beginner. I start 2 months ago.
Wow.
I am father, 2 daughters. I am married. Um, no, no.
Great. Can you repeat where you are from, please? I guess we lost the information.
Yes, I am from Mendoza, Argentina.
Oh, Argentina. Oh, great. Argentina. Very good. Welcome, Luciano. Are you teacher Paula's student?
No, my
No?
teacher is Mariam.
Okay, all right. Okay, so Argentina, welcome. Oh, wow, amazing. We have people here from Costa Rica, Brazil, Japan, India, and Argentina. That's fantastic. Amazing. So, guys, the idea is that we share about our countries since we have one, two, three, four, five different countries here. So, the idea is that you share information about your countries and I gave the permission, then you can share your screen, you can talk about the food, about the landmarks, about tradition, about dance, anything that you want, in order we get to know each other and learn a little more about Brazil, India, Costa Rica, Japan, and Argentina. Okay, so is there anyone who would like to get started? Rosie dear, we can just see. Oh, now we can see you. Thank you. Thank you so much. So, I guess we can. Who would you like to get started? Noriko, Carol, Vilma, girls from Brazil, Luciano from Argentina.
Can I say something?
Yes, sure. Oh, maybe we could do like that. For example, one of you get started, for example, talking about the food, the typical food in Costa Rica, then we can go on food in Japan, in India, in Brazil. What do you think? And then we go to landmarks. What do you say? Good?
Perfect.
Okay. Well, in my case, I have try to find different tradition about my country. I try to looking for something different because sometimes we speak maybe similar ideas, but in a different ways. So I went to talk to about Nicoya annexation. It's in the past we have a part of our country where this part of the earth or the people who live there they don't allow or the government doesn't have identity or for the device during the colonization, and they flow in the middle of two countries, Nicaragua and Costa Rica. So the people there have to decide if they next join to Costa Rica or Nicaragua. So the people have a lot of meetings and they decide to join to Costa Rica. Now in this time was called Nicoya, but now it's called Guanacaste. And now Guanacaste is the place when foreign people ask where they can to go to visit Costa Rica, you frequently say Guanacaste because it's a coast. It has beautiful beaches, and it's a really beautiful place to visit here in Costa Rica. So they give us a rich culture when they decide to join to Costa Rica. For example, they have a tradition to call, I'm not sure how to say that in English, redajila. In Spanish, we say redajila, but I don't know. in English, it's because people, it's like a poem, but people speak just using their memory, don't read, and it's a long it can spend 5 or 7 or 8 minutes to repeat, but they know or they having in their memory. And it's very quickly. They speak so fast, and it's so funny. Other thing that I can talk about this place is that Costa Rica get most of the folkloric tradition from Guanacaste. So imagine if they decide to join to Nicaragua, we don't have so many traditions. For example, in
Vilma,
music.
excuse me, would you have a picture of this place or image to show us in order we know exactly what you are talking about?
Let me try.
You can share the screen. Because when we see, it becomes easier to understand. And
Yes.
Yeah. I want to try to.
You are allowed to share. Try, please.
Okay. I want to try to share my screen. Try. Let me know if you can watch it.
We can see.
Okay, so for example, this kind of tree, just you find it in Costa Rica. They are it's smaller, but give so much fresh. Let me try to.
Wow.
This.
What a nice place.
But it's not the picture that I want to. Yeah, we can find so many. For example, this is an historical church in Nicoya. There are rainy forests and human forests. In the sunsets, they are beautiful there. I don't know. In Guanacaste there are places called Monteverde. The bridge. There are some bridges up in the middle of the pouring, like this. I have never been there. Like this. The people can practice so many adventure activities. People who likes, I don't like scare. Well, we have volcanoes too. I don't know if you can see the volcano for this activity. I don't know if you like to come to make this activity, to hold to the cable and go in the middle of the trees. Yeah, this is the place. There's a the Guanacaste give us an important places in culture and traditions.
So many beautiful places, and it's interesting because we have some activities that we do here in Brazil also. Yeah,
Sorry, teacher. Yes, I can say something. I forget. The tradition is because in the whole country we celebrate the cultural activities this day when they join us to Costa Rica.
Someone else is coming. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Teacher Vilma, for sharing with us beautiful places. And I feel like going to Costa Rica. So beautiful places, amazing places.
ごめんなさい。Sorry. Hi.
Hi.
Hello. Welcome.
Hello.
Sorry for
Hello,
interrupting you.
すいません。
It's my
あ、
student.
お待たせしました。
はい。沙織さん、ちょっ
Welcome.
と待っててくださいね。
はい。
今、なんか、プレゼンの途中なんで聞いててくださいね。お願いします。
はい。
誰かです。はい。
はい。
Sorry. You can now continue. Thanks.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks for coming. Thank you. Could you please would you like, Teacher Noriko, you or your students, show us some landmarks or places to go in your country that you would recommend, that you would like to talk a little bit? You can do that, please. We would
Okay.
love
沙
listening
織
to you.
さん、じゃあ、紹介しましょうか。Japanese food. Let's introduce Japanese food and Asakusa, one of the famous places, attractions in Tokyo. 沙織さん、マイク開けてください。シェアしますね、スクリーン。あれ
マイク。これ？
はい、それです。はいはい。
映った。
いけました、いけました。はい、大丈夫です。
はい。
じゃあ、ちょっとだけ、本当のちょっとだけ自己紹介してもらえます？
Hi, my name is
Hello.
Saori Okada. Nice to meet you. I live in Higashomi City, Shiga, Japan. I'm a waitress at a restaurant in a hotel. That's all. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Wow, great self-intro. Okay, so can you explain our food? で、もしできないとかあったら私やりますからね。はい、言ってください。はい、OK, let's do that.
あれか。
はい。
Japanese famous food is 何これ。すき焼き、天ぷら、寿司、天ぷら、すき焼き、and お好み焼き。
Okay.
Typical Japanese
meal.
すみません。Typical Japanese meal was rice, miso soup, and 3 dishes for example, grilled fish, smoked potatoes, and cucumbers,
seasoned
with vinegar, sugar, and a little bit of soy sauce. わかったかな？
Yes.
Let me introduce the famous food of Shiga. They are omi beef and funazushi, fermented fish. Shiga also was high quality rice and local Japanese 酒ではあかんのか。酒 made from the rice is delicious too.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, our typical Japanese food is like this. Like, of course, as you know, sushi, tempura, and this picture shows a typical Japanese breakfast. Okay. do you wanna introduce Asakusa? No.
This is
Okay, go ahead.
okay. This is temple. It's called called sensors by the temple. They are これなんや
souvenir shops.
え
souvenir
souvenir shops and food stand along the streets. It's famous for its gates.
Like this.
The
Okay.
the これなんthe
Traditional.
The traditional gate stands out in the
modern town.
Modern town. Modern town.
Like this. はい、okay.
Modern town. Modern town.
Yeah,
It's also well
known.
Well known for
rickshaws.
Rickshaws.
Like this.
Rickshaws. People from all over the world come here. It's a pretty busy and attractive
place. Okay, thank you. Alright, so that's it? それでいいですかね。
はい、すいません。
はい。Yes, okay, perfect, very good, thank you. These are some pictures from that place. We can see many tourists from all around the world every year. Okay, that's it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Wow, that's pretty interesting. Congratulations, Gias, for your presentation. Thank you. Thank you for showing us a little bit about Japan. That is for sure one place that I would like to visit. Girls, would you have any questions for teacher Noriko and her student? Would you have any questions? You can ask. The idea is that you interact, that you talk with each other. Feel free.
Something that take my attention was the young man who carry the vehicle. The shoes look curious for me. Maybe you can explain me, because I feel that I imagine the tiny shoes don't protect to the hot street, or I don't know. It take my attention that.
Okay, thanks for your question. Once again, I'm gonna show on the screen with you. You were talking about these guys, right?
Yes.
They carry these vehicles to carry tourists around, show them around the town, and they don't use any electrical motors or anything. They just carry them by themselves, and it's kind of hard work to do that with these vehicles, but they still do this in most of the tourist sightseeing places around Japan.
Wow, I can imagine. And because here in Brazil, places are like that. You have to go up and down, up and down. And then what about Japan? Is it like that, or it's a plain place? How is it?
Not always flat. but yeah, we also have ups and downs,
Oh
but
my,
they still can, carry them
that
to,
must be difficult.
yeah. Yes,
It's
yes.
hard because here in
Mm-hmm.
Brazil but we have then horses. Um, yes, not a human being doing that. Yes, well, very interesting. Thank
Yeah.
you. Teacher Caroline,
Thank you for your time.
would you like to share a little bit about India, the places around and maybe food? You can share.
Sure, sure. Okay. So I'm sure you must be familiar with lots of food of India. It's quite popular on the social media, but I will be sharing some of the foods that is enjoyed by every part of the country. And the people in here, we do not have any kind of national dish. Okay, so but there are certain dishes that is equally enjoyed by people in general, although they do have variations of preparation. Uh, one moment, let me share with you. Okay, I'll share my screen. Just give me a moment. Is my screen visible?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So the kind of dish that is enjoyed in here is a fried fried rice, kind of, but it is steamed with all the spices and depends what kind of you want to have meat, you want to have vegetarian. Yeah, so this is biryani. It's quite popular in here. It is served with yogurt and it could be served with some soups or you just have this with like maybe they also serve with some gravy, or it is just strictly prepared without gravies and everything. So this is one of the dishes I'm sure you must have come across. So one of the dishes that is enjoyed by every part of the country, and every state has a different ways of preparing it as well. Now, the next dish is also very similar. This is known as pulao, but it is not prepared with, usually the color is blunt in here. So pulao is more like a fried rice, but it is steamed, cooked with different spices, and usually served just with the vegetables. I mean, cooked along with the vegetables and spices. It's very similar to biryani. It's just that this is a plain rice. And this is a sweet dish that is just prepared with plain flour and dipped in a sugar syrup, jalebi, which is enjoyed by every part of the state. And there is, people also add different spices to add flavor or prepare with different oils. So they also give, it enhances the taste as well. So this is also one of the sweet dish. Now, this is the flatbread. Also, like different places have different style of preparation. And also there are stuffed, I think you must be familiar with naan and all those different kinds of flatbreads. Next, we call it dahi in here, which is yogurt. Usually, this is a very common part of the dish. I mean, it could be served with the food or it could be taken after the food. Usually, people love to, take plain yogurt with rice after they take their meals, or they just drink to it. So this is quite a popular dish. This is a South Indian dish, which is prepared with fermented rice and lentils. And then it is served with, what is it? A mango mango sauce or peanut sauce, and along with some soups that is prepared as a side dish. I mean, they take it as a this thing also. The same side dish that you can see in here is also usually served with the previous dish. So this is dosa. I'm sure you must have seen these as well. Like it's kind of like a paper and served with peanuts and different dishes. They could have fried potatoes stuffed inside, different kinds of it. So this is also part of the dish that is also enjoyed by the rest of the country. This is a salad, a very spicy salad served with fresh onions, tomatoes, soaked chickpeas. Oh no, not the chickpeas, black grams. Usually they use that instead of the chickpeas. Yeah, usually. And sometimes they serve along with the boiled ones. That is just plain steamed or boiled ones, and garnished with cilantro and squeezed lemons and black pepper. And we use one of the spices in here called the chaat masala, which could be a spice, a garnishing spice that could be a powder of mango, green mangoes maybe. Different kinds of spices are added to it. So this is a dish that is also enjoyed by the entire country, which is served, just like a snack, like on the streets, it could be, or you could be having this with your friends. A very popular kind of, which we call it as a chana mix. Chana mix meaning is the black gram mixture. Next, this is also one of the dishes like matar paneer. Paneer is a cottage cheese. Matar is peas. So this is also a dish that is generally enjoyed by the people here. Usually served with the flatbreads, but also people, whoever takes rice, they take it with rice, some take it with the flatbreads. So this is also one of the common dishes, matar paneer. Matar means peas, and paneer is a cottage cheese, cut in cubes. Another dish is puri. This is a flour that is fried, flatbread fried, served with curry, and it could be some fried black gram along with. It is usually served with fresh onions and chilies and lemon. Why? It's because I think it's a very good. It enhances the taste as well as a very good mate because of the spices. Maybe it balances. It tastes great. The next drink is lassi, which is also called as a buttermilk that is enjoyed by everyone in here. This is sattu. Sattu is black gram powdered drink. So you can see it in the middle. That's a black gram powdered. Usually this is a protein drink. That's what you can also call it as. Served with chopped cucumbers, onion, chili, spicy, cilantro, added squeeze of lemon. So this is a fun drink to drink. Usually it's very stomach filling and as well as very good, like to kill hunger as well. It's a very strong drink and it keeps cool as well. This food is pani puri. That pani is water in here and puri is those fried doughs. So it's crispy, crunchy. The fillings are made with potatoes. It could be peas, mixed together with onions, chilies, and with spices. India loves spicy food, so everything is spicy. And they're served with this tamarind syrup or fresh mango syrup. It's sour. It's delicious. The next food is this is milk. Kala jamun. Kala jamun is like blackberry. The translation of it is. This is a fried milk. That's what I would say. It has been converted to cottage cheese. Then it is mashed together with a little bit of flour, fried, and then it is soaked in the sugar syrup. You get this on just the white ones as well, like that is just boiled, but it is dipped in the sugar syrup. So this is one of the common dishes that is also generally enjoyed in here. And thanks for listening. I think it took much time to explain this.
Thank you, dear Caroline, for showing us. Thank you so much. They are so colorful and they look delicious. Are they easy to prepare? I mean, are they those kind of foods that you just buy in the supermarket or a special place, or they are easy to prepare at home? I guess you're muted.
You can prepare it at home as well as you get ready-made ones, but it is always good to have the fresh ones, right? Homemade. They do taste slightly different from the ready-made ones. But the food that I've shared are mostly like, I think the entire would be like street food that is enjoyed. Yeah, even though the cultures have it. It's
And
enjoyed.
the ingredients, are they easy to be found?
Yes, it could be found in every part of the country. Yeah.
Oh,
Very common
amazing.
food, yeah. Very common food, yeah.
Yeah, they are beautiful. Girls, would you have any questions for Teacher Caroline about India, about the food? Feel free.
And Teacher Caroline, and about the
Yeah.
curry,
Yeah.
it's really popular in Indian curry. It's a mix of condiments, isn't it?
Yes. Curry could be like there are like hundreds and thousands of curries in here. So and different style of preparation and different vegetables used for preparing different curries. So yeah, there are different, like just in one culture as well, like just within my state, within our community as well. We have like hundreds of dishes that comes under the category of curry. But I guess there are many that is not aware of the curry, the idea of the curry, thinking that it's just categorized to one dish, but it has hundreds and thousands of yeah, it falls under the curry category.
Nice. Thank you.
Anytime.
Thank you. Girls, so let's share a little bit about the Brazilian food and a little bit about our landmarks. So girls have sent me some pictures I will share. Monica, also you can share and talk about Brazil if you want to, okay? Feel free to say so. Just a moment. Okay, just a moment. I open. Okay, I can't minimize, but the pictures are here. Okay. So, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So, who would you like to talk about it?
Okay, I can see. So, no have my favorite food here.
No, not yet. Jose, would you like to talk about this?
Yes.
Oh, okay. She can talk.
Okay.
I'd like to talk about a typical dish in our that I said we live in a small city in the south of Brazil, and it is a typical dish here. It calls entrevero. It means in English a mess, everything mixed. And the star of this recipe is pinhão. Pinhão is a seed of araucaria tree, the Brazilian pine, araucaria. The first one, araucaria, Brazilian pine. We use it cooked, and there are many proteins in the recipe, like beef, chicken meat, pork, bacon, pepperoni sausage, and many spices too, like onion, garlic, red pepper, yellow pepper, green pepper, and tomatoes, parsley, and carrots. This dish is from, yes, this is the cooked pinhão. And the next picture is the rabbit dish.
Okay. Silvania, I will ask your help and send you the picture because Rosie sent me, but I put inside a file, but as I'm recording, I can't stop and make it small and share. So can you share it, this one, for me? Okay. The pinho. Okay, entrevero, just a second, I will send. Okay, so while I send Sil the picture in order she helps me, I will show this one, and then who sent me this? Can you talk a little bit about it?
I think Zeneida sent you.
Zeneida, would you please?
Zeneida? I think.
Hi.
Yeah.
Brasilia has beautiful places, and the picture is Florianópolis City. And this place is postcard in the city. Brazil, many beaches, different cultures, mountains for the adventure. Next picture, teacher, please.
Just a second.
Okay.
Next. Here.
These beautiful places, the beautiful beach. In this picture is Santa Catarina. Okay. And one next picture, teacher, please.
Yeah.
In the north and the northeast of Brazil, it's full of history. This picture is Bahia State. And teacher, next picture, please. This picture is mountains in Santa Catarina, in Rio Grande too. There are several mountains to practice adventures. It's very beautiful place.
And crazy.
Another picture.
My gosh, I don't know if I would be
I don't know.
brave enough. I'm not sure. My gosh.
The place is very beautiful too, and in the mountains and natural. Next picture. This is in sorry. The picture is other place in Brazil, Porto de Galinhas. It's beautiful place too.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Another,
Wow.
okay.
Oh.
It's too radical for me.
Too extreme.
In mountains in Brazil? Okay.
It's you, Zenaida.
No,
It's you in the picture.
I don't crazy.
I'm a little crazy. I've already done that in Lages. You have a place called Stream Park, and they have one called Pêndulo. You have two mountains, and then there is a cable, and then you are attached to, but then they release you. Wow, that's crazy. I've been there.
I see Urubisi too.
Yeah, you
The
see?
candle.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow, that's amazing. I love this kind of activities. Wow.
This place is esqueci agora. Sorry. Fernando de Noronha. Place is beautiful place, but very expensive for
Yeah, I can
this.
imagine. Yes, but this is one of the most famous places here in Brazil, right? So amazing. It's a paradise. Have you ever been
Yeah.
there, Zenida?
I pretend, but no.
Not
Yeah,
yet.
yeah, me too. I intend to be there. Okay, fantastic. I would ask, oh, she's not here anymore. Monica, I would ask her to say something. So, Sil, can you are you able to share the entrevero
I will
and
try.
okay, and
I'm ready
something
to
else?
try. This
Welcome,
one.
Chris. Welcome, Henrique.
Can you see the picture?
Mm-hmm.
Welcome,
Yeah,
teacher.
okay.
Welcome. Thank you, teacher. You can listen?
Oh,
Yes, we can listen to you.
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Me too. Who will talk about this picture? Rose?
Rosie sent.
Rose is saying, yeah. Rose.
This is the entrevero.
Feel free.
Yes, entrevero. Then this dish is from people who travel a lot for many days riding a horse. Then they need a lot of proteins and hot food because it was very cold in the winter. I really like entrevero very much. We use it to eat this many times in the winter. That's it.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I love this with pinhão. That is fantastic.
I love to.
Yeah. Sil, would you like to share something else about Brazil? Feel free.
What I would like to tell about Brazil, we are a very big country, and we have many traditions, many different traditions from the north to the south. It's completely different. South is like another country. North is another country because we are too big. And they are very different. The language is different from the north, from the south. The geography, it's different also. But we have along our bay, beautiful beaches and beautiful places. We have mountains, we have beaches, we have dry places that there are nice to meet also. And we are a mix of Japanese, Costa Ricanos also. We have Germans here, we have Chinese, a lot of people, a lot of language. And because of this mix of people, we don't have any specific traditions, so Brazilian traditions. It's everything in one place. Everyone in one place. It's
That's
so rich. I guess we have a rich tradition.
Yeah, our Brazil is so big. And it's
Yes.
really interesting because as I have some students who are living in Europe or who are from Europe, and then they tell about their trips, and then in 3 hours they are in another country. But here
Yeah.
in Brazil, we
You are
have
still here.
yes, in
We
three
are still here.
hours we reach the next city, just a small
Yes.
city around,
Yes.
and it's so
Yes.
different. Brazil is too big.
It's so big.
Yeah. Okay, so girls and boys, welcome Henrique and Chris. You are here for our second session. Guys, we are supposed to finish the first one and get started with the second one. If you are free and if you would like to continue with us, you can do that. Well, okay. Or if you need to leave, you can also do it. This is the end of our first session. Thank you so much for coming. I'm so happy to have you here. Hope to see you here many more times. So I will finish the first session and close the recording, but I will get started with the second session, the same link. Okay? So I will ask Henrique and Chris to come back, and the other ones
Okay.
also, if you are available, you can come. And I'd like to listen the ones who have to leave, your final words, and say thank you so much for coming. Thank you. Hope to see you in our next session of the Global Speaking Club. Would you like to say something before we end this first session?
Yes, I would like to say that I love this moment. It was so rich, so nice, and I hope to see you again. Hope to see you again soon.
Let's do
Okay.
it.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Thank you,
Thank
Teacher
you,
Vilma.
Sil.
It was
Thank
it
you.
was wonderful. Bye.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank
Nice to
you.
meet you.
Thank you, Rosie. Thanks for coming.
Bye.
I have to leave. So bye and thank you.
I
It's an
thank
amazing session.
Thank you for coming. Thank you so much. Thanks everyone for coming. So I'll finish the first session and we'll be back in some minutes with the second one. Okay? Thank you. See you soon.